Hey, good morning, everybody. How we doing this morning? It's going to be a great day in old Southwest Oklahoma. Hey, today I started reading in Mark, and basically that's when Jesus, we talked about his always crucifixion the other day in Matthew, but in Mark it starts over with his preaching. And John the Baptist, who was quite a character, he was very hairy and wore a camel belt, and he lived in the wilderness, lived off of wild honey and locusts. So he didn't fit into the system very good, but he believed in God and he was sent by God. He said to enter a way for someone like Jesus that was coming after him. So this morning it talked about John the Baptist, who John said he wasn't even worthy of tying Jesus' sandals, baptized Jesus in the Jordan River. And when Jesus come up out of the water, the heavens opened and the Holy Spirit come down like a dove. So until this time, there wasn't any Holy Spirit in the world like we know it. Because the Holy Spirit is what leads us. It does a lot. It keeps our conscious situation. The Holy Spirit, I had a preacher talk the other day. He said, everybody can't figure out Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit. He said it's like a pie. You cut it in 3 pieces, and there you got it. It's pretty simple. There's old Jeff Secrease. I bet he went to the roping last week and got him some money. I didn't notice on Facebook. We've been kind of busy. Hadn't seen much of Facebook. But Jeff, I know if you went, you won money. So he's a winner. He's always been a winner. So it's pretty interesting that Jesus started his healing and started in he was walking along the Sea of Galilee and saw these fishermen. And he said, pick up yourself and follow me. He didn't say go home and get ready and tell everybody bye. He would walk by, and 2 brothers, he said, follow me. He come across 2 other brothers that were helping their dad, and the servants was on the big boat. He said, I will make you fishermen of men instead of fishermen of fish. So that's how he started picking his disciples, just walking along the Sea of Galilee. And then he went in the tabernacles and started healing people. So Jesus is healing, and his teaching, they said he taught with authority, not like the scribes, not like the Pharisees. So while it spread like wildfire, so people started coming to Jesus, and he went to a house and it was full of people. And then he went off to another town and come back, and it was so full of people. We talk about a paralytic, how you pronounce that? Couldn't walk, so they couldn't get to Jesus because there was too big of people, too much crowd. So they went up on the roof, these 4 guys that carried this person to Jesus, and opened a hole in the roof and let him down through the roof so he could be healed. So Jesus healed him and he walked away. Can you imagine being in all the healing? He took demons out of people. It didn't matter what was wrong with people. Leprosy, bad hands, sickness, woke people from the dead. Any kind of healing Jesus did. So it spread like wildfire that this man named Jesus, from God, Son of God, could heal people. So everywhere he went, he had multitudes. So when he wanted to get up by himself and do some serious praying, he had to get up early in the mornings or go out in the wilderness. Because when people saw him, he was basically covered up with crowds. You can't blame him. You'd want to be taught, you'd want to be healed, you'd want to learn more about God. And you'd be amazed, I'm sure. So, I think Jesus only taught on this earth about 3.5 years. And that's many, many years ago. How many jillion people have been taught about Jesus, and he only spent 3.5 years on earth. So God had a plan, and people are fulfilling that plan. Hey, tonight if something don't happen, we're going to go watch the junior high finals up to Lazy E. We've got several friends that are competing. Today's the middle, so they'll rope or whatever events they do this morning. It starts at 9, and then this evening the performance starts at 7. Starts at 7 this evening, so that'll end the first round this morning and start the second round tonight. So if you get the rope today, you'll know where you are in the 2-header to start off with. Hunter gave him a little money in Greeley yesterday. I think he won 8th in the first round. Going to come back around 5th, 6th, or 7th in the average. The other boy from Carnegie up there did really good. He's ending up about 10th in the average. So the home team did good up there. Greeley, Colorado, it's hard to win. Then I think he's at is it Pecos today and maybe Springdale tomorrow. So he's on the old rodeo trail. Got a chance to win some money in the next few weeks because he'll get to running a bunch of them. So good luck to Hunter over Good Fourth and get some money put up together. He's been roping really good. Just hadn't been getting a lot of money. Broke a couple barriers, couple calves got up. A couple of them just a little too long. That's part of the rodeo. But he's been roping good, roping smart, so it'll change. So the money will start coming. Jeff, you may have to call him and line him out just a little bit. Jeff only lives about 10 miles from Hunter. He's known Hunter ever since he's a little bitty boy. So Jeff's got a boy named Bryson that ropes really good, got a lot of ability. They've trained a lot of horses right up there. So Seacrease family, they've been part of the Apache roping career for many a day. Hey, I guess I better talk about these supplements a little bit. If you need any panels, round pins, arenas, or whatever, the portable panels, we got distributorship for that. You can put them up fast and easy. They're very durable. I've been using them for 10, 15 years. I've never had a weld break on one. I've bent them and tore them up a little bit, but they're very durable. And they're light to handle and move around. They hoot together easy. And then if you need no horse, we've got a guy come and try a little heel horse. I think he said he's 73. Hadn't roped in about 30 years. He's got a little grandson that won't start roping, 7-year-old. So he'll have a lot of fun. This horse will take care of him. He's cruising easy and very gentle. So we'll have fun today with a new customer. I don't know the guy, but he'll be a neat guy, and we'll learn a lot from him. I got my hay, I call it. This is the vitamins and vegetables and all that nutrition stuff that we don't get. You know, back in the day, we had all the gardens and all that fresh stuff. Anymore, we eat fast foods and stuff, so we don't get all the nutrients you did. So the hay, and if you want to know more about the supplements, punch in HAY in the comments. We'll get you situated. My code will get you 15% off. Collagen here helps your skin, your fingernails. My fingernails are a lot prettier than they ever been, Jeff. I'll show you my fingernails here. Then I got my old trim fit. I got to keep being able to see my belt buckle. Stay up with my wife and my son. We roped a lot yesterday. Ross rode a bunch of them. He had a guy come pick up a dog he had trained from the big town of Godibo. Rodney Hewitt. There's a Rodney Hewitt at Sterling, but they spell their last name different. Really nice guy. He had a granddaughter with him. She was probably a mid-teenager. She's wanting to learn how to rope. We got the old team roping dummy out. She cracked it on pretty good with just a little bit of help. She had roped that dummy a lot. She handled a rope very good for a beginner-type person. And she had some, she swung it. She didn't swing like a girl. She's a farm girl. She had horses. She never had rope. They got cattle and horses, and they got some thoroughbred race horses. Said they were running up at Tulsa. Said they're having a lot of fun, but hadn't won a lot of money. That's kind of the way life is sometimes. Sometimes you go a little while before you win. But you got to keep after it. You got to keep trying to win. A guy told me one time, if you just keep doing the same thing over and over and you get good and good at it, one of these days it'll hit. You know, some people give up right before they get where they ought to be to win or to take advantage of a situation. You got to keep going. You got to keep plodding forward and keep going. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's kind of an uphill climb. It's awful nice to get to the top of the hill and run downhill, but most of the time it feels like an uphill climb. But we got to keep climbing, keep going. Hey, I got this other product that I use for the horses. Microbiotics. It helps their gut. I take a snort of it every morning myself. It has no taste to it. I don't dread it. The Slim Fit has a nice taste to it. I like the taste of it. Then I got my NADs, my Neptites, help my energy. If you see anything about health, they talk about collagen all the time. They talk about Neptites. You know, America is not the healthiest nation out there. We don't work hard enough and we eat too much. So we need to start doing some things so we'll live a little longer. Kind of like that old song, if I knew I was going to live this long, I'd eat a few more salads and do things a little different. Well, we got a chance to do something a little bit different. And your body's not going to change overnight, so don't expect just because you do these supplements for 2 or 3 days, because I can tell a difference in my body now, and I've probably been on them a little over 2 months, and it's better now than it was when I started. It's better now than it was a month ago. Hey, if you men need to do any shopping, Google Country Lace right here in Lawton, Oklahoma. That's my daughter's deal, Kaylee. Chrissy's down there all the time. She's easy to talk to. You tell her what you need, come in and see her, or they'll ship it to you. It'll make your better half or your mother or your daughter, they'll make them smile because they'll know what to get them. They got very good products that look neat and are not real expensive. So if you need to do a little shopping, man, that's the easiest place to do your shopping. I just go by, and they know what my wife needs. They know what she wants. They know what she's got. Makes my shopping so much easier, and Dina always likes what they pick out for her. I guess I better get out here and feed these old ponies and get the arena worked up so we can have a little fun team roping this morning. When we get through, we'll rope some calves, and Ross will work his dogs, and then we'll try to get around the middle afternoon and go to the Lazy E and meet a lot of our friends up here and watch them compete today. So God bless you all. Run one for me.